This is a Geissele Super Duty AR-15 build. Let's run 500 rounds through it and see if it's reliable. And to start with, I'm gonna run a mag unsuppressed, but then I'm gonna throw the Huxworks Flow 762 Ti on there because this gun's meant to be run suppressed. So we'll just test to make sure it works unsuppressed real quick. All right, first shots. All right, that's nice. Now let's add the Huxworks Flow 762 Ti. Stop. Dude. Next up, let's test the accuracy real quick before we start mag dumping for the reliability. Unfortunately, we don't have a very long bay today, but let's go ahead and put some shots down range here and just see how good of a grouping we can get at about, I think we're about 40 yards away. All right, let's go check it. Sheesh. Okay, that's a pretty solid grouping for me, just not even taking my time there, to be honest. Obviously, our optic is not zeroed in, but we're just going off of the group. And for a Geissele upper, I honestly expect nothing less than this. And again, if you take your time, I'm pretty sure you could just start stacking these. So it's definitely pretty good from the accuracy from what we can test here today. All right, we're about halfway through our test here, but while we're letting things cool down, I figured let's do a quick parts overview for those wondering. And just a heads up, I'll talk through them, but check the video description down below. I'll put the build list for you. Up front, we have the Huxworks Flow 762 Ti. Awesome suppressor. The only issue is it's a little sparky for those who noticed that in the video. But other than that, lightweight, ton of fun to use. On the other side there, we have a Surefire Scout Pro Turbo. Awesome flashlight with high candela and a very far reach point. Then below that, we have the Strike Industries grip module. And if you did run a pressure pad, it has spots for you to put cords, which is really cool. But instead, I threw a bunch of goon tape over it just to make the ergonomics for me a little bit better to grab up there. Next up, moving back, we have the Arid sling here. This is the Mod 1. Super cool sling, and this one does work with the law folder that we're gonna talk about later, but overall, good sling with a slider. For the upper, obviously we have the Geissele Super Duty in DDC, that peanut butter color, which is great. With the upper, you also get the airborne Geissele charging handle, and there's a super high quality Geissele bolt carrier group in there as well. Then for our optic up top, we are running the Primary Arms PLXC compact. It's a 1:8 to 24 first focal plane LPVO. Highly recommend checking these out. These are phenomenal optics. And then in tandem with that, we have the, I think this is the PLX or SLX mount for that. Then moving down to the lower, we have a Aero Precision Kodiak or Kodak Brown anodized, which matches this almost perfectly. It looks so good. We have the FDE Radian Talon safety selector with a 45-degree throw. We got our Geissele SSAE trigger in here, which is a must with your Geissele upper. The trigger just makes or breaks your AR, to be honest. We have a B5 grip, and then I added some goon tape here because I do have a hot spot here on my finger, the way I grab the AR. So this helps with that. Law Tactical folder. If you've never heard or seen of these, definitely recommend checking out. It allows you to fold your AR-15, so that way you could store it in your truck or your bag, whatever it is. You can't shoot it folded like this, but all you have to do is deploy it quick, and you're good to go. And then moving to the back, we have the B5 stock, and this one's one of my favorite, just lightweight, slim, and again, matches the colors. Guys, I'm gonna be honest, this is a sexy rifle. I call it our Reese's Peanut Butter Cup rifle. It's got the 50 shades of FDE on it, and oh man, it just looks cool, and as seen so far, it shoots phenomenal. That being said, let's finish this test off, get the rest of the rounds through it, and make sure that it is reliable for all 500. So how many malfunctions did we have in our 500 rounds? Guys, it's Geissele, 0. Not a single malfunction, bolt lock back every time. We ran a bunch of different mags, including Magpul, Amend 2, and KCI USA mags. The gun ran flawless. Accuracy, again, we couldn't get the best test because I'm in a small bay here, but from our grouping, it was about the size of a Sharpie cap, and that was just from me quickly shooting them off and not taking my time. The biggest things I like about this gun is, one, the color. I mean, it just looks badass in this Reese's Peanut Butter Cup look. With the Huxworks Flow 762 Ti on the front, the Geissele upper, and then the Geissele SSAE trigger, and then I have a H2 buffer in the rear. Guys, this thing just runs like a sewing machine. It is so smooth. I've said it many times before, but the trigger kind of makes or breaks your AR. Having a good reset and being able to, you know, just have a smooth, fast trigger is always a huge, huge plus. But then that in combination with the right buffer weight and with the upper just being tuned with the suppressor, oh my gosh, guys, it is like so nice to shoot. All right, so there you have it. We just put 500 rounds through the Geissele Super Duty upper. We got to give a big thank you to Brownells and Primary Arms for sending out parts for us to feature on this build and test and review. But again, if you just need one rifle, this is going to be your go-to to do it. Anyway, hopefully this video was helpful. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts on this setup or what you guys are running these days for an AR. Thanks, guys.